So I'm Todd Novak with Permobil. I'm the local sales representative down in Houston, Texas. And today I wanted to get together with you and talk to you about our new head array. There's been head arrays out on the market for a very long time in our industry. I don't think anyone's really come up to the table and tried to change what was available in the marketplace. And so we decided, let's go ahead and create our own head array and kind of fix some of the issues that are out there with the head array system. I think the thing that I love about it most is that there are actually two forward sensors in this back pad. And that's a really important thing to think about when you're looking at a head array for a client, because with the forward sensor here and here, it's going to allow someone to drive forward very easily, but then also veer. What I've noticed in my own practice is that whenever I have someone try to turn with a head array, they'll end up pulling their head off the back pad and going over to the side pad to turn the chair. And what happens is they'll take their head off the back pad and just do a hard turn instead of a veer. And so veering the chair is a really important maneuver that you need to be able to do in a power chair. You don't necessarily want to just do hard turns all the time. So with the forward sensor on each side, when I go over to this pad, my head is going to stay in contact with the side sensor going forward and allow me to veer the chair. So I think that's one of the biggest things about this new head array that's different than anything else that's out there right now. The other thing about this head array that's really important is the adjustability. You know, if you've worked with head arrays before, you're really limited on where to get the side pads. Some of the pads are curved and the switches are embedded in the curve, and it's very difficult for the user to actually activate that turn. With our new system here, you actually have quite a bit of adjustability. I'd like to show you some of it real quick. You actually have the ability to extend and retract this arm. So if I turn this to the left, it actually loosens this so that I can pull this in and out, put it to the height, the angle or the distance that I want from the user, and then just tighten this back down, and that secures it, okay? Another nice feature about this is that all of the adjustments are made with a 4mm Allen wrench. So I only need one tool to make all my adjustments. I can loosen the bolt on the top here, and then I have the ability to move this little side panel anywhere I want to maximize the user's ability to hit the switch, okay? I have the ability on the back of it to loosen real easily. Loosen one, and I can actually then pull it in and out where I want it to go. The last adjustment feature would actually allow me to rotate the pad up and down. So with all those adjustments, which you really haven't had before, you can really maximize the position of the side pads so it's really clean right behind someone's head, and they're going to be able to function a lot better in their chair. The other features about this chair is we have the short arms available, but we also have a longer arm available. I've actually used this in the past for someone whenever they couldn't access it with their chin for their mode switch, but they had a really great shoulder elevation. Well, I could rotate this down right by their shoulder and have them elevate their shoulder to activate their mode switch. Guys, whenever you're looking at the head array for someone, there are actually different types of switches you could utilize. There are mechanical switches that can be added or proximity switches. So you can really put different switches wherever you want them. Another neat feature about this chair is that you have the central panel here where you can plug in your switches. So if someone's not able to activate a mode switch with their chin, but they have a knee movement that they could pull out to the side, you could add a mode switch to the adductor pad. And all you have to do is plug it in, run your switch where you want it. So you have a lot of versatility to maximize someone's functioning by placing the switches where you need them and not feel like you're tied into just putting them around their head. So that opens up a lot of channels for maybe some people that you thought couldn't drive a power chair, but they have reliable switch sites other places. You're really going to be able to allow that person to be independently mobile. We all know how important independence is in their mobility. Another feature I want to show you guys is if you're looking at this head array and someone's going to be transferring in and out of their chair, you want to have the ability to get these out of the way. Well, you can actually loosen a thumb screw on the back of this, push it, and it will allow it to swing out of the way for transfers. Anytime you have a device on any chair that has the ability to move out of the way, you're going to have some play in it. That same thumb screw I can actually tighten up, and that gets rid of the play. So I've tightened the one on this side, there's no play. But if I wanted to loosen it to allow it to swing away, you can. So it can have some play or not. Depends on your user and if they're able to tolerate that play in the head array or not. There's actually two different head pads that are available. This is the large head pad. There's a small one available also for pediatrics. This is a closed cell foam that allows it to be wiped away and cleaned very easily. lastly, what I want to tell you is that if you're out there and you're looking at trying to find a specialty input device for someone to be independently mobile, give your Permobil rep a call. Let them bring this out and show you. With the ability to maximize the positioning of these switches, you're going to allow your end users to be more independently mobile in their chairs and control their seating system. So this new head array system allows you to really maximize positioning. The 2 forward switches are going to allow us to veer and drive the chair better. So thanks a lot, and give this new head array a try.
For more information about this product, please call your local New Motion location or 1-800-500-9150.